So, you're here to find out what not to waste your money on and what I wouldn't buy. My savvy little luxe lovers, stick around. Hi lovelies and welcome back. Yes, it is so lovely to have you back as always, and I know you love these videos because you guys are smart and savvy and you don't want to be wasting your spondoolies on all that crap that we don't wear, that we don't use, that sits there collecting dust. And that's why you love these videos. That's why I love doing these videos, because I, my dear, have made these mistakes and I just want to pass on my experience to you guys so you don't make the same mistakes. Now, before we move any further, today's fragrance of the day is the beautiful California Dream by Louis Vuitton. Now, I only have this very tiny little sample because I have never actually invested in this. I got this when I bought my last perfume, which was Rose de Sable, and you know the way they give you this, the little samples in here, but I said today I wanted to try it with you guys because I know a lot of you love it. In it, it's like a sunset, they say. It's citrusy, it's mandarin, pear, musk, ambrette. It's powdery and fruity, I would say. When I put it on first, yeah, very, very fruity. It's fresh. That's what I would say about this. It's LA, fresh, nice and summery. And I know we're coming into autumn, but I just wanted to use this last summery one before we move on. So that is my fragrance of the day. I will link it down below. And moving on, I want to give a lovely shout out to a new subscriber. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much, because I have gained an awful lot of new subscribers in the last couple of weeks. And this one has left lots and lots of messages down below, which I want you to do as well. I love talking to you guys in the comment section down below. And Jason Slate, hello to you. And thank you for all your lovely comments and the old chats we're having down below. And keep commenting to my original subscribers. Mwah, hello, how are you? And anyone else who hasn't hit the red button yet, go on, give it a now. Hit like, comment, and as I said, subscribe. It helps us here. Now, without further ado, let's get into the juicy stuff. So, number one. This, by the way, is a tag video that was started off by Connor from the closet. Hi, Connor, how are you? And it is 5 luxury items that I would never buy. Now, you know I have done videos before on the 10 luxury items I've stopped buying and videos similar to this, but I've actually never done one on 5 luxury items that I actually would never, ever, ever buy. So I thought this would be a fun one to do, and I said, right, I'll join in and help you guys out and be of some help, I hope, and some use, and entertain you along the way, having the chats as we do. So number one that I would absolutely never buy, and I've looked at them over and over and over again, and they just don't suit my style, and this is why I'm always saying to you guys, you know, when you ask me questions of, Viv, what do you think of this bag or this pair of shoes or this, whatever it may be, I always say, first thing, what is your lifestyle? Where do you live? So these are the Chanel slingbacks. I have considered these beauties. They're elegance personified. They're beautiful. And I just know I wouldn't wear them. I know for a fact now, I know myself well enough from doing this channel especially, which is what I love about doing this channel. You really do find what suits you, what sits in your wardrobe, what doesn't work. And these would not work for me. I know I would buy them and they would sit there and they would look gorgeous. And then in 6 months, we'd be having another vlog sale. Wouldn't we now, ladies? You know me. Yes, we would. So I would never buy the Chanel slingbacks. Another pair of Chanel shoes I would never buy. We already have gone into the dad sandals, so I'm not going to go there again. I'm not going to go phone cases, and I'm not going to go luggage because I've already covered those areas and I don't want to be repetitive. Repetitiveness gets very boring, ladies and gents. It's really boring, and I don't like listening to things over and over and over again. Tell me once, that's enough. The next pair of shoes in Chanel that I would never buy are the espadrilles. And here they are. And yes, they're lovely. They really are lovely, but they fall to pieces and they're a bit clumpy, and I've actually never tried a pair on, but I just have no interest whatsoever. I don't think they're flattering. I don't think, and by the way, any of the things that I mention here, if you have them, rock them. And I don't mean to offend anybody. This is my personal style. This is what doesn't work for me, and it may just work for you perfectly. It could be my age, it could be my style, it could be anything. If you have them, you rock them, absolutely. For me, espadrilles are an absolute no-no. I don't think they wear well, and I've no interest, absolutely none, in ever buying a pair of Chanel espadrilles. And the last pair of Chanel shoes that I would never buy are Chanel ballet flats. Now, I mean, come back to me in 20 years if I'm still doing this channel, and you may say, now look at you, Viv, look at you now with your Chanel ballet flats. running around. You see, I mean, you know, but I can't see myself ever. I don't like a shoe that's too flat anyway. I know I've got the Oran sandals, but they have a tiny, tiny heel and their toes out, and they're slightly different. The Chanel, the round toe, the whole lot. Some people love them, some people rock them, some people just say they're so comfortable. The leather is so soft. They're just not my style. They're just not me. What I love in Chanel in their shoe department are their boots and their trainers. Absolutely would buy them all day long, every day. Totally my style. Number 2, what I would never buy, and again, it's kind of a category of items. It is basically, they're bags that are either PVC, patent, shearling, or sequins. Can't see myself buying any of those bags. Now, I have had a sequins bags before. Beautiful, but the sequins tend to fall off, I find. I just can't see myself buying one, and if I'm nothing against them whatsoever, and there are some beauties out there for sure, but I can't see myself buying one. Shearling bags, absolutely not. There's some beauties here in Chanel particularly, and particularly this season as well. I was looking up and I was like, oh my God, they're just so stunning. They're like a big pillow underneath your arm. But can you imagine, like, that is just going to attract dirt and dust and everything to it, and it would be just so hard to clean. How do you clean shearling? I mean, let me know. You know, enlighten me here, let me know. But I just don't think I could see myself buying any shearling whatsoever, because for the reasons of practicality and functionality. You know, we've got to be practical. I keep saying that over and over and over. I'm at the age now where I want an easy life. I don't want to be getting stains out of things. So they're definitely bags. Patent leather again. I've just never been attracted to it. And then I've heard all the cons about colour transfer. If you have it in a light colour, in the darker colours, I think it can look a bit plasticky, a bit cheap. Some people love them and rave about them and say they're very low maintenance. Listen, I don't have one. This is my opinion and my opinion alone. And this is what I think. It just doesn't do anything for me, patent. It just, yeah, I just don't like it. I really don't like it. PVC, absolutely not. I will buy a PVC bag in, you know those little cosmetic bags? And I have a few of them actually. But you can get them for like €10 in Boots, and you can get them in 3 different sizes, and you can see all your toiletries and cosmetics inside. They are brilliant for travel, actually. Absolutely amazing, because you can see all your products. But as far as now, a Chanel bag in PVC or anything like that, no thank you. You can keep it. I'm saving my money up for something else, okay? Now, number 3. Oh, I wanted to add in there were 2 other little items I wanted to add in that category, and it's denim bags and also metallic bags. Now, don't get me wrong here. I love denim bags. They look lovely. They do. They look really lovely and smushy and soft and easy. But I don't think I'd ever buy one. Actually, I know I would never buy one. I just wouldn't. I mean, to me, you know, I wear denim. I love denim. But for me, probably because I love denim so much, actually, I wear denim jeans and I just think it would be too much. Denim jeans, denim bag, denim everything. And I just can't see myself forking that money out for a denim bag, even though I've seen some absolutely beautiful ones. The Chanel ones are just stunning. Louis Vuitton were beautiful too. But no, I've looked at them definitely a few times. But no, I will take a hard pass on anything in a denim bag. And then on top of that, metallic. Metallic, and I know some people love metallic, and that rainbow Chanel that was out, and the metallic gold that was out, and all the metallics. Nope. Absolutely no interest in a metallic bag. I just think it will come in, it will go out. Just doesn't do it for me. It really doesn't. Beautiful to look at, gorgeous, but I can just imagine it chipping or denting or going out of date or looking ridiculous in about 5 years. So for those reasons, it's a hard no. No thank you. No thank you very much. Now, the next thing that I would never buy, and this might come as a surprise because I actually have considered this very strongly in the past. And it is the Louis Vuitton agenda cover in the GM size. Now, in my last video, I showed you the PM size that I have, and I was very honest, and I said, look guys, I do not use this. So as I said, it could be in a future vlog sale, but the GM size I have considered over and over again. I've looked at it, I think it's beautiful, but the more I look at it and the more I consider it and the more time goes on, I'm like, would I actually really use it? Would I? I mean, I use notebooks obviously every day for taking notes and doing outlines for videos and ideas and content and all that kind of stuff, but I like an easy notepad that I can throw around. I don't need another thing to carry, and that's what I've just come up with. Plus, every time I go on the website, it's unavailable. So it'll sit pretty on, on my table, but the older I'm getting, I'm minimizing a lot, I'm reducing a lot, and I just don't think it will ever have a place in my life at the moment. Let me know. I know a couple of influencers here or YouTubers have them and absolutely love them. And that's brilliant, you do you, but I'd love to know from some of my subscribers if you have them and if you actually use it, or does it just sit in your office desk or sit somewhere looking pretty? I'd really love to know that, because I do love it. I have considered it strongly, and but I recently have just gone, no, I'm not going to buy that. I didn't use the PM. Why would I use the GM? I can't see myself always, you know, we've enough work to be doing without putting a notepad in, taking the notepad out, refilling the pages, buying the pages. Oh, God almighty, I'm tired even listening to myself. Now, the next one that I absolutely, under no circumstances, would buy is designer technology. Like, come on. Like I said, I wasn't going to go into the phone cases, but this isn't phone cases. This is like designer, like Louis Vuitton wireless earphones. These ones here. I mean, look at them. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But they're like €1,010 or something silly like that. Like, really? Going out with LV in your ears? And it's not even about that. What it's about for me is that if I'm going to buy technology, I'm going to buy it from a technology company that they're experts in their area. If something goes wrong, you bring it back and it's a case of, oh yeah, sure, you know, they know what they're talking about. They can probably maybe fix it there and then, or within a day or two. Send it to Louis Vuitton and you might be waiting 2 months. No thanks, I don't want that at all. I mean, they look pretty, but they're novelty. These are all novelty items. And the other thing I saw was the nano earphone earrings, like the earphone earrings, what are they called? Nanogram earphone earrings, €240. Earrings to hang out of your earphones. Try going for a jog with them. Here they are, they're long. And they're going to be lovely. You know, you've got your earphones in and put your earrings on the earphones that are probably going to pull the earphones out and be a nightmare anyway. So no. The next thing I saw was the LV Horizon light up speaker. And this is $2,450 for any of you out there who just want to go out and throw away some money and get an LV light up speaker for your loved one. On you go. If you've the dosh to splash around, well, that is your prerogative, but it's not for me. And the very last item in the technology area that I certainly wouldn't be buying is the LV Tambour Horizon Monogram brown watch, which is $3,000. So you've got the watch, and again, it's got monogram all over it, and yes, it's like your Apple Watch. I prefer an Apple Watch or something like that, again, to be honest. But again, if I was going to buy a watch, it would be, as you know, I have my Rolex, but it would be Rolex, Cartier, or what I love is Patek Philippe. So I would not buy or waste my money, ladies and gents, on any of those. Now again, if you have them, let me know. And the last one, number 5, don't bother wasting your money on. And this again is a little category, and it's in Hermes, and there's 2 items I had to mention here. Number 1 was the Click H bracelets. Like, now I haven't actually got it on today. I have 2 other little bracelets on here today. I have the Hermes Kelly dog bracelet and I love it. It's leather with, as you know, the Kelly closure and the rose gold hardware. I absolutely adore that bracelet. I wear it an awful lot. I should have worn it today just for demonstrative purposes, but I can't be boring you wearing the same jewellery all the time. But the Click H I would not buy. At least with the Kelly dog, it's leather and it's substantial and it's beautiful. Like, I have these 2, right? Exhibit A, this is a bangle that I bought years ago, which was probably, it wasn't cheap, I know that for a fact. I can see marks on it, and again, it's enamel goes off colour. And I have another one here that I don't even know where I got that, it's so old. But I just wouldn't buy the Click H because they chip, they discolour, they varnish, they lose their varnish, all of that kind of stuff. So I just think, no, if I'm going to buy anything, I do love the Kelly dog bracelet. As I said, there's leather on it. I think it's more hard wearing, it's beautiful, and if you're going to start spending your money on that, just save your spondoolies and upgrade a little bit, level up for something else. So that's the reason I just would not buy. I have no interest in buying any of the Click H bracelets. Last but not least, the last thing I have no interest in buying, and I know a lot of people on YouTube have it as well, is the Hermes Evelyn. Now, again, I don't have the bag, I've never tried it on, but it has never appealed to me in that it lacks structure and it's crossbody only, whereas I like the option of it being a little bit versatile. If it's crossbody with a top handle, or maybe if you decide to wear it or dress it up or dress it down, that bag to me screams running around and that's it. That's all you're going to wear that bag for, and I have plenty of those. And if I was going to go for an Hermes bag, and I still don't know whether I am, I would rather save up for the Kelly or save up for the Birkin than buy the Evelyn. Now, you might say, well, Viv, hold on there now a second. You have to have a certain amount of spend before you get your hands on a Kelly or a Birkin. And that is true, I hear. That is very, very true. But I don't think the Evelyn is something that I would want to spend my money on. I love the Hermes blanket. I love the pillows. There are other things that I would be into to get my spend up, as they say, if I wanted to go down that route. But I could never see myself buying an Evelyn. Now, you know, you could say to me, well, we'll see about that now. 6 months or 2, when you get the bug, it might be different. But at the moment, it's definitely a no for me. It has no appeal to me whatsoever. And that's it. So basically, there are the 5 things, the 5 luxury items I would never, ever, ever buy. And if you want to do this tag, please do. I had fun doing it. I hope you learned something from it. I love doing these videos rather than unboxings all the time, because let's be honest here, who's going to be able to unbox every day of the week? And these ones I think we learn a lot more from anyway. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the red bell. And as always, be kind, be safe, be compassionate above all. Love you lots. Mwah.